Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Hope you guys are ready to craft. I'm ready to craft. I've had enough of painting and fixing and hanging up and all that other stuff that comes with moving. I'm ready just to play with my stuff that came in and just enjoy a little bit of time with you guys. Today I'm gonna use the You Grow Girl stamp and die set from Diamond Press. And this is the one, it's nothing new, but it was new to me. I didn't see this one before, and oh my gosh, I love the macrame plant hangers. So I needed to use that. Yes, I need to use that. So we're gonna see what we have here, and we'll see if I do some stamping or maybe trying out my new where are they? My new markers, my tri-blends from Crafter's Companion. I bought the brush tip ones, and I actually purchased the markers because with the move, a lot of my markers dried out. So I want to make sure that I have this stuff to go. So I think we're going to use the hanging ones. And we'll decide what plants and pots to use. They have stamps for them, or you could just color them in. It's up to you. Oops. And they also have the dies to cut everything out. So that's great. All right, let me get things going and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've been going through a million things in my mind to see how I wanted to do this, and so far I think I'm going to cut the pots out of this, and then I'm going to use my markers to color them in just so I can get better shading than with paper, plain paper. And you can also use pattern paper and then just use your inks to shade the edges, but I want to try those markers out, so we're gonna do that. And since the macrame is normally made with those natural fibers, to me, that means that it's not perfect. The colors aren't perfect, especially if they're not bleached or anything. So I think I'm going to use this. And this is from Born to Travel from Recollections. These are actually on sale now for $4.99, guys, in Michael's. Not bad. 48 pages. And they're all beautiful. I'll show you. Look at how pretty that is. That would have gone nice if you were going to use it for a background too. But I think I want the plants to pop a little bit. And it's 3 of each, which is fantastic. I love that they use now the plain paper also, so you can mix and match and not have to really think about what it's going to match with your designs. And look how pretty that is. And that's it. They had this one too, but I think it was a little too light. I wanted to pop a little bit more, so we're going to use this one. And this is what we're going to cut all these out of. Oh, there's 2 of them, but I think I'm going to cut 3 just in case. And then out of the white cardstock, I'm going to cut some pots. I don't know which ones I want to use yet, so I'm just going to cut 3 of them. And we'll worry about the rest in a minute. So I'm going to get that cutting and I'll be right back. Okay, it's in my Cuttlebug, and I chose the Cuttlebug because my machines are very noisy and it's 5 o'clock in the morning over here. So I don't want to wake my entire family up. All right, let's pass those through, and I'm going to run it through one more time this way. Let's see how that turned out. Then do that. Okay, here's the one. Oh, how cute is that? I think I'm gonna cut another one out. Very delicate, very pretty. We have those, and let's look at our pots. Super cute. Again, if you want to save the time, you can just stamp them and just be done with it. I think I'm going to cut one more hanger out, and I think maybe see how I will want this. Well, maybe not. Maybe less is more in this case. Either way, I'm gonna color all three pots to see what I like better. And I think, let me get a piece of scrap. You won't be able to see it for a second, but it will start showing up. Let's start with, I think I want to do a teal one. We don't want to do any greens because the plants are going to be green. We have True Blend. Let's see. Jade. Pale pink. Magenta. Let's try pale pink. Golden yellow blend, maybe. Let's do that one first. You always start with your lighter colors. Ooh, look at that tip. Hopefully they work. And you're gonna fill in your lighter color. Everything's gonna look messy before it looks better. And this is good also if you have if you don't have the right color paper you want a specific look with your dyes, you can just color it in just like you would a marker. Now I'm just looking where I would have shade. Definitely on the bottom. And just put a little bit on the side. Like I said, everything looks messy before it looks better. And then just start blending in those colors. And of course, I'm leaving the inside to blend with the lightest color just because you want it to look like it has a shape. So you give the illusion of that way. And then we come back with our lightest. And just blend all that together. And sometimes in the first time it doesn't take very well. You just come back and add a little bit more color. And everything comes together beautifully. So I always go back a second time with my mid-tone and just add some more color there. Just really saturate the paper without overdoing it, because of course if you overdo it, there goes my dye, then it's a little bit much. Now this time I'm not going to bring it so much to the center. And just close enough to blend it. And that's what we have. You can let it dry a little while so you can see if it's enough for you, or you could go back and just add a little bit, just like I want a little bit more here. And our first one is done. So this little guy can go here. And then all we have to do is our plants. Okay, now the next one, I think I'm gonna do a pink or violet. Pink violet. Let's try that one. Okay, let's do this pot. So we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna add our lightest color in. Just try to really saturate that paper. Go back with our darkest color. I think for this kind of project though, I think I would use the regular tri-blends because the tip is easier to work with. I'm not really flicking anything, no hair or anything like that, so. Or maybe I'm just used to the feel of the other ones. I don't know, could be. Yeah. So we're going with our mid-tone. And back with our light tone. And then now we get to see where we want to add some more, which for me would be bringing this closer to the center. No, don't like that look. I want it smooth. And then now let's really blend that in. Then you step back and see, do you want to add more color? Yes, I do. I think this color blends out a little too much. It takes away too much color. I don't know if it's not a good pen. That's okay, we'll make it work. Okay, let's let that dry, see how it looks. Not crazy about that one, I have to admit. But since it's gonna go behind this, it might look fine, which it does. So that will go there. Just adding a little pop of color. And now let's work on our foliage. Yay. Okay, so I know for sure that I want to use this one. And then I was thinking of using this plant. that's a succulent. So let me get my platform and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm going to use the Archival leaf green. And I'm just going to go ahead and stamp those guys out. The bottom one is already good. Let me just restamp this one. There we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my alcohol proof ink, just because I don't want this guy to run, which can happen, and I would rather it not. So let me get that going. Okay, I think they're pretty good there. I'll be right back. Okay, let's try the brown. Yeah, that worked well. Okay, I'm not hating it. Could have lined up the top better, but that's fine. We're gonna use that. All right, let's cut those out. And also I have to cut out this little part. And what I'm gonna do is just use some brown to color that in and just cut 2 little pieces out. I'll be right back. Okay, so we're gonna use the hang in there stamp, and we're gonna use it on an A2 size card, which I just cut. And that's new for me because I'm always using the 5x7. And then we're not gonna layer this. We're not gonna use any mats and layers or anything. We're just gonna make a very simple card. Let me get my platform. And let's get that going. I'm gonna just use the same tape I have here. And I'm gonna use the Archival black, just because I want it to be nice and crisp and to really pop. So this will make that happen. And there we go. We don't even have to stamp it again. That's wonderful. So now we just have to figure out where we're going to put our plants. And the longest one I'm going to put here. Let's remove that tape. And what I'm going to do is just, I'm going to put a little bit of glue to the back of this, just so it doesn't move. And then I could just lift it and add everything else underneath. But I'm thinking maybe to first glue this down into place. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Let's get our glue. I'm surprised on how easy these things are to use. And they're adorable. Let me just pop this open. And we could just add a little bit of glue. You could take a little bit off if you want, because you don't want it to really mess up your pot. And then we just need to figure out exactly where we want this. And I think I want it there, because I know in mine, when I hang pots, the bottom comes out just a little bit. And let's fix that a little bit more. And there we go. And now we could just hang the little plant behind it. And we're going to do that by adding just a little bit of glue here. And just add that to the back. Let that set up for a second. And we can go ahead and start the next one, which will go right about there. So let's add glue here. And then we can set that exactly where we want it. These things are adorable. The second I saw it, I knew I had to have it. And we're going to do the same thing here. Just add some glue. And put our pot. And let that set up for a second. All right, I'm gonna let that dry a little bit and then I'll be right back. Okay, so our first one, we're gonna glue here. I just tacked it for a second just to see if that's where I wanted it. So we're gonna do that. And then our second one, we're gonna put here and then we're gonna always trim the top. So let me go ahead and take care of that. And we'll put that one just about there. And then we could just snip off the top. Oh, that's a little bit crooked. All right, there we go. Got it just in time. All right, and then we just snip that off. And there we go. How cute is that? You can add more foliage. You could use a background, but I thought that it was just going to be too busy and I really wanted the plants to really pop. So I think that's cute. I know exactly who this is going to. And I'm glad to be back. I know I was a little monotone. It's trying to get started again, guys. I promise I will get better. And I have a couple of more things that came in from the craft day that I want to try, including this one. I want to make some Mother's Day cards, and I definitely want to try these. But I need it to use this one because it's adorable, and I know the perfect person, and this is the perfect card. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope to see you guys again really, really soon, and have a great week. Bye.